Welcome back to Finance Homefront. Thanks so much for tuning in. Today we're diving into the latest on Bitcoin's explosive rise past $80,000 and how recent political shifts might impact the future of cryptocurrency. Before we get started, please remember that this content is for informational purposes only and not financial advice. If you enjoy today's insights, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on all things finance and crypto. Let's get into it. Bitcoin's surge on Sunday reached unprecedented heights, soaring past $80,000 and breaking previous records. The momentum of the world's leading cryptocurrency reflects significant market confidence, which has only increased with the approach and outcome of the recent United States presidential election. As Tuesday's election results indicated a win for Donald Trump, Bitcoin's price experienced an immediate and sharp rise, a trend that continued in the following days. The year-to-date gain in Bitcoin has been striking, climbing by 80%, an impressive feat in comparison to the formidable 25.7% increase in the Standard & Poor's 500 index. Although Bitcoin briefly touched the landmark of $80,000, it settled slightly below that figure by mid-morning on Sunday. This record-breaking achievement has captured the attention of investors and industry insiders, sparking considerable dialogue about the cryptocurrency's future potential. A consensus within the crypto sector sees Trump's election victory as a bullish indicator for Bitcoin and other digital currencies. While Trump previously voiced skepticism about Bitcoin, at one point describing it as based on thin air, his stance has notably softened over the past year. Unlike the previous Biden administration, which sought to regulate and restrict crypto, Trump has recently demonstrated a more accepting, if not enthusiastic, outlook on digital assets. Industry observers attribute this shift in part to Trump's direct financial involvement in the sector. In September, he and his family introduced World Liberty Financial, a new venture dedicated to cryptocurrency investments. Speaking about the emerging industry on September 16th, Trump characterized the cryptocurrency space as very young and very growing, adding that he now believes in its potential. His endorsement has fueled optimism among crypto advocates who see his administration as more likely to champion policies supportive of cryptocurrency adoption and growth. By contrast, the Biden administration maintained a more cautious stance, marked by concerns about the integrity and legitimacy of the crypto market. Securities and Exchange Commission Chairman Gary Gensler, appointed during the Biden administration, was vocal in his reservations, warning in his June 2021 speech that the crypto market was ripe with fraud, scams, and abuses. Under Gensler's direction, the SEC took an aggressive approach toward regulating the cryptocurrency industry, pursuing actions against companies suspected of offering unregistered securities and partnering with agencies such as the Department of Justice to address fraud cases within the space. A high-profile example of this regulatory scrutiny was the case against Sam Bankman-Fried, the prominent but controversial CEO of FTX, who faced legal action for alleged fraudulent activities. Despite his regulatory rigor, Gensler ultimately approved a Bitcoin exchange-traded fund, ETF, allowing a broader segment of the public to incorporate cryptocurrencies into retirement portfolios and other financial plans. Yet, Gensler's tenure wasn't without drama. In January of 2024, his account on X, formerly Twitter, was hacked. The compromised account falsely announced the launch of a long-anticipated Bitcoin ETF, causing a temporary spike in cryptocurrency values. Trump, however, has expressed a vision for cryptocurrency's role in America's future that sharply contrasts with the regulatory-heavy approach of his predecessor. In August, he suggested that cryptocurrencies could define the future of finance and technology, highlighting his desire for them to be mined, minted, and made in the USA. He has gone so far as to propose the establishment of a national Bitcoin reserve, a strategic stockpile modeled on the U.S. Petroleum Reserve. This initiative would involve direct governmental acquisition and investment in cryptocurrencies, positioning digital assets as essential components of the nation's economic and security strategy. This stance has found supporters within the industry, particularly among notable figures like Elon Musk. A well-known advocate for cryptocurrencies, Musk has often expressed strong support for various digital assets, including his favorite coin, Dogecoin. Musk's influence is considerable within the crypto community, and following Trump's election victory, Dogecoin surged by over 20%, extending a week-long rally that saw substantial gains. The latest wave of enthusiasm around Bitcoin's future prospects reflects a range of views from experts and industry leaders. They largely agree that Bitcoin holds tremendous potential as an asset, with many arguing that it offers a unique hedge against traditional financial markets, inflation, and geopolitical uncertainty. Bitcoin's limited supply, capped at 21 million coins, is a foundational factor in its perceived value, as it imposes a scarcity-driven framework similar to gold. Proponents argue that this scarcity, coupled with Bitcoin's decentralized and transparent network, makes it a viable store of value and alternative to fiat currencies. Price predictions for Bitcoin vary significantly, from cautious to highly optimistic. Conservative estimates from some financial analysts predict that Bitcoin could stabilize around the $50,000 to $60,000 range over the coming months. These projections consider potential regulatory challenges, market volatility, and Bitcoin's relatively nascent status as an investment vehicle. However, more optimistic forecasts suggest that Bitcoin could surpass $100,000 in the medium term, especially if regulatory frameworks become clearer and institutional investment continues to grow. On the higher end of the spectrum, some crypto experts believe Bitcoin could reach as high as $200,000 or more in the next few years. These estimates rely on several key assumptions, including increased global adoption of Bitcoin as a form of payment, its recognition as a digital reserve asset, and the successful launch of innovative financial products such as spot Bitcoin ETFs. If Bitcoin achieves greater adoption across industries and countries, its value could, according to these predictions, skyrocket beyond present expectations. The recent record high of $80,000 has emboldened investors who view Bitcoin as a transformative asset class. They argue that its resilience in the face of market fluctuations and geopolitical events signifies a long-term value proposition, one that has the potential to reshape global finance. These advocates contend that as more governments and institutions recognize Bitcoin's utility, demand will increase, driving prices higher. On the technological front, Bitcoin's underlying blockchain continues to evolve, with developers and engineers striving to improve scalability and efficiency. The adoption of technologies such as the Lightning Network, which enables faster and cheaper transactions on the Bitcoin network, could further enhance its usability and appeal. As these innovations unfold, Bitcoin's utility as a digital currency and asset may grow, attracting a broader range of users and investors. Bitcoin's current upward trend also aligns with broader economic uncertainties and shifts in traditional markets. Many investors are turning to Bitcoin as a hedge against inflation, given the rising costs of goods and services worldwide. With central banks, particularly the U.S. Federal Reserve, employing expansive monetary policies, concerns about currency devaluation have intensified, leading some to seek alternatives like Bitcoin. This trend underscores Bitcoin's growing appeal as a digital gold that offers protection against fiat currency devaluation. Yet the path forward is not without challenges. Regulatory uncertainty remains a significant factor that could impact Bitcoin's trajectory. While Trump's administration appears more crypto-friendly, there is no guarantee that future governments or regulatory bodies will take the same approach. Additionally, issues surrounding energy consumption associated with Bitcoin mining continue to draw criticism. Environmental concerns may prompt governments to impose restrictions or encourage miners to adopt more sustainable practices, which could affect Bitcoin's accessibility and value. Despite these challenges, Bitcoin's proponents maintain a positive outlook, suggesting that the cryptocurrency's recent price gains are only the beginning of its potential. As institutional investors, corporations, and governments increasingly consider Bitcoin a viable investment, the cryptocurrency's future appears promising. These advocates argue that the fundamentals supporting Bitcoin's value, scarcity, decentralization, and transparency, make it uniquely positioned to thrive in the modern financial landscape. In the coming years, Bitcoin's journey will likely be shaped by the balance of regulatory developments, technological advancements, and market adoption. As it stands today, the recent record of $80,000 reflects both Bitcoin's current market value and the optimism of those who see it as a revolutionary asset with long-term potential. Whether it stabilizes at conservative levels or ascends to the ambitious predictions of $200,000 or beyond, Bitcoin's influence on the financial world seems set to grow. As we wrap up this deep dive into Bitcoin's recent record-breaking surge and the evolving landscape surrounding cryptocurrency, it's clear that we're witnessing a transformative moment in finance. Whether you view Bitcoin as a hedge against inflation, a groundbreaking asset class, or a way to redefine the future of global transactions, the possibilities are vast and evolving. With each development, from regulatory shifts to technological advancements, the journey of Bitcoin is one that will undoubtedly continue to shape financial markets in significant ways. If you found this analysis insightful and want to stay updated on Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, and the broader financial landscape, please take a moment to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. It really helps support our channel and keeps you connected with all the latest insights. And of course, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you think Bitcoin will reach those higher predictions, or is there another future you envision? Drop a comment below and let's discuss. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time on Finance Homefront.